Good morning, everybody. Yesterday was the last session of Akawa. I've actually done 2 sessions, Thursday and Friday, and I didn't record number 14, so I'm gonna do them all in one. I wrote some things. So these last couple of weeks, I've been experimenting with how I go into the session. So what state I'm in before I go into the session. So there was a lot of experimenting with that. So on the Thursday, on session 14 or 15, just a lot of sounds, a lot of movements, saying somebody's name, like aloud, saying somebody's name aloud, asking God, asking Jesus to heal, to integrate certain things, like asking Jesus to heal and integrate certain things, asking to help me to surrender to love, to divine love, to God's love. Again, the message came through about alignment, aligning to the highest good, a potential situation, like this, like a certain possibility, I guess, that was being seen, or some action that I needed to take for something to manifest. And I'm not exactly sure how to interpret that. I just say what I saw. So I saw like, get your driver license, get into a car, and then meet this woman. I don't know if yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's been very, very active for the last couple of weeks, I guess, even longer. Like, get your driver license, get your driver license. It's always in my awareness. Then I saw some things about inner dance, about the workshop that I did. Then I saw like where my compulsions, certain compulsions that I had, like 1 or 2 compulsions, where it originated, where it started. It was, I remember when I was in school, and I wasn't, I guess, very outgoing or social, and whenever like my friends would go out or there would be something going on, I would just be at home playing video games and watching series or movies and eating like ice cream and desserts and stuff, just to, I guess, make up for it or substitute, like, because to make myself feel good, I guess, because I wasn't very confident. I wasn't very, wasn't very, I didn't know how to be myself really, and how to enjoy myself. So yeah, there was certain compulsions that came, and I think I need to look at those moments where that started, and look at it how I can integrate it, or look at it from different. I'll see what I will do with that. Also, there was a lot of asking. A lot of asking for help, I guess. So that was a really beautiful session, because the session allowed me to basically express. You know, sometimes you have like this issue or this thing that you're struggling with, or you're not sure how to handle, and it's like when you're with friends or with family or with somebody you can talk to, by expressing it, it's like there's a sort of awareness of like, like hearing you say it out loud and being aware, like, I need help with that, or yeah. So that was really nice to just hear myself express that, and then yeah, and then have the session as well, because every time that I did ask for help, there were like energetic, yeah, something was happening. Don't know what. Afterwards, we talked about body resonance, and guidance on the path, listening to the field, the subtle voice, the outer environment. It's like, how do you know whether something is really for you or not? Like, sometimes the outer environment can give you like signs and clues as to what you should go or follow or do, and sometimes there's an inner knowing or inner resonance like this, but it's very subtle. It's not very strong. I know from a video from Ajashanti, he says something like, whenever you have like a lot of reasons to do something, like, and it's like saying you should do it because of this and this and that and this and that, like all these lists, that's probably coming from the ego. But if it's just a subtle, hey, try this, maybe do this, there's no need to convince or try to pull you in or reel you in or get you over the edge. It's just very subtle. So yeah, I guess not exactly sure how many moments of those I experienced, but yeah. Every week with Akawa, they've been very, very different, because they've taken me to some depths, and there are certain themes that keep coming up that I also like, that were also there from Cap, from, yeah. It's very interesting to see that resurface, or to see see what's being shown. The session yesterday, which was the last session, I remember I asked, like, what state do I need to be in? And the answer that I received was like the state of unconditional love, the state of being, the state of God's love or love of God, Christ consciousness. That was like the message that that came through. At a certain point, like, my hand was like doing something, and like my mouth started to speak, and I was saying like, dear angels of God. I was saying some things, and all of a sudden I started to see these angelic beings appear, and they were like these lights, and they were, I saw like how I felt like being filled up with light, and yeah, honestly, I felt so guided. It was like I felt so much reassurance to just trust my path. I went on my knees, and my mouth kept saying, I'm a servant of God, I'm a servant of God. It's very curious when you're on your knees and you're just saying these words, but you're not, it's like coming spontaneous, like a spontaneous movement. It's like, I'm a servant of God. And it's very, yeah, devotional and very authentic, very like sincere, very like, you know, difficult to describe, but then the message came through, you are a servant of God, you are a servant of God. I saw somebody from my life, like images. There was like a church, there was certain images, and I'm not sure whether I should talk about this or not, because yeah, I don't know. If that really were to happen, to occur, I will talk about it. But if it doesn't occur, I don't think, yeah, it's a certain maybe, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a certain, yeah, we'll see. I guess after it's happened, then I'll talk about it. Or if it's not gonna happen, I don't need to talk about it. One of the messages that was coming through was like, you, yeah, I wrote it down, but having to speak about it now, talk it out loud, yeah, this certain kind of the message also came, one of the other messages was, you came here to bring love to this world, to bring or share God's love in this world. Yeah, I saw myself like in this space where I've received sessions, camp sessions, and I saw, I don't know if it was me or not, I saw like dancing with the energy, moving with the energy, and energy feels like expanding, and yeah, just like, I don't know, like connecting, touching, activating. It was gorgeous. So also like this past that I had, like haven't been with so many women, and then like having those heart-to-heart connections, like it came through. It's really interesting. Then because I had like this doubt about going to a retreat, and the information that came through is like, go to the retreat, everything will work out, see it going gracefully. Yeah, and also like there was this knowing or an invitation to like about like information about my diet, about my eating habits and my diet. I also asked, like this was during the second session, then there was a lot of asking Jesus to help me with a miracle, to help with certain things with a miracle. I saw again the name of somebody that I know, and there was patience. Patience came through. That name and patience. So something might happen or might not happen. I saw another workshop that I'm supposed to do, or that I feel like I want to do, pass by. And what's funny, before the session, there was these words that she shared: innocence, acceptance, and recognition. And throughout the session, a couple of times, very spontaneously, these words came and they were being repeated: innocence, acceptance, recognition. So, and very powerful, because once they were said, there was like energetically, it was doing something. Yeah. At a certain point, the message came through: it's not your time yet. You have things to do. Yeah, I guess there are a couple of things that are ongoing in my life. There's situations from past, and there's the conscious recognition of what I feel drawn to, what I feel inspired to go to, what I feel pulled to. And it's like, how do you navigate this old without, yeah, without causing harm, without breaking things, without, I guess, losing things. Because there's a sense of, you know, like, almost like, wow, I'm being disconnected from all of that. It's just still there, but I already feel that there's no emotional or energetic connection anymore. And there's a sadness in me. There's a sadness because there was so much life experiences, emotional experiences, yeah, really deep experiences that were there. And now it's like, why isn't it there anymore? Yeah. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. I really feel grateful for this 1 month retreat, inner intensive. It was revealing. It showed me some limiting beliefs, some fears, some doubts, some, I guess, like, some things were reflected, some things were again reconfirmed because they came up again, and I'd seen them I had seen them in kundalini activation process sessions. I had also, yeah. So I guess for me now, going forward, it's really about staying true to my path and yeah, trusting the movements that want to be made, and trusting and taking the leap, trusting that everything's gonna work out exactly how it needs to work out, because the message was so clear: you are guided. I guess there's just a part in me that worries, that thinks of worst case scenario, that doubts, that weighs positive, negative, what am I gonna get from it, what, like, you know, like weighing things out, instead of trusting the pure longing or the pure yes. So yeah, we'll see. This is gonna be a very interesting month because there's that retreat. I don't know if I will do Bufo again. And yeah, next month is a facilitator training in Barcelona. And we will see what happens. Tomorrow I have an inner dance session with the group. The group that was what was it? It was the group from the facilitator training. So yeah, I haven't done inner dance in a while, so it'll be nice to have one of those sessions again. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, following my journey. If anybody's interested in Akawa, I think the next intensive, online intensive, is gonna be in October. Yeah, you can look it up on Instagram, Akawa by Heidi or Akawa World. It's really, really, really graceful, a really beautiful process. Yeah, I can recommend it to anyone. Have an awesome day. Enjoy yourself.